Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee, and we are back on the basketball court today. Got two matchups over here at the Billy Ply Classic over in Flippin' and Bobcat Country. It's going to be a good matchup. We have Mountain View taking on Cotter. Game scheduled to start at about 11:30. We're going ahead and getting our stream up and running, making sure everything's working. So stay tuned. Still about 25 minutes before the start of our doubleheader coverage. First, we got Mountain View and Cotter, and then flipping the hometown team taking on the Harrison Goblins. Stay tuned right here on TLSN. Hey everyone, this is David McBee with the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We are still probably about 15 minutes away from the start of our coverage today. It's going to be Cotter in Mountain View right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Senior girls here at the Billy Ply Tournament. Should be a great matchup. Also, right after that, we're going to have Flippin taking on Harrison. The hometown team's going to see if they can get the victory over the visiting Harrison Goblins. So it should be a fun day of basketball. First day of our 3 days of coverage we're going to do here on the Billy Ply Tournament. Back-to-back doubleheaders. Stay tuned right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, everyone, we are still about 15 minutes away from the start of tonight's, or this afternoon's coverage. Doubleheader coming up here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be a fun day of basketball. So everyone stay tuned. Reach down, hit that share button, tag in a family member. Maybe there's a relative who could make it up to Flippin'. This is their chance to watch the game live here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Guys, we are about 10 minutes away from tip-off of our first game of a doubleheader right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be a good one. Mountain View coming in, very good girls team that we got to see at the Arvest tournament just recently here in Flippin is back and going to be taking on the Cotter Warriors. Of course, covered Cotter last night. It was homecoming night at Cotter, and they ended up taking the victory over Decatur. So still about 10 minutes away. Stay tuned right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's going to be a good one. Mountain View and Cotter right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Guys, awesome to see the fans already online. Just going to read a few comments real quick. We got Samantha Beck saying, "Let's go Lady Warriors." Christine Woods, "Let's rock this." Then Andrea Carlton, we got Lady Jackets fans on as well saying, "Let's go Lady Jackets." Remember, everyone, this is an interactive broadcast, so we would love to hear from you. Comment, let us know if there's a player you want us to give a shout out on air live. And we're still about 10 minutes away. Both teams coming to the court now, warming up. Should be a good matchup. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Cotter coming off of a victory that we covered last night, beating Decatur. Right now they're 8-3 on the season and 3-0 in conference, taking on a very good Mountain View team that we got a chance to watch a few weeks ago at the Arvest tournament right here in this very building. So should be a great matchup. Stay tuned. Back-to-back games coming up right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, everyone, we are getting close to tip-off our first game of the day. It's Cotter and Mountain View right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. Just a couple more minutes as both teams are warming up. And we'll be starting shortly right here on TLSN.
Hey, Joey. Dave, what's up? This is Coach Musselman, Arkansas Razorbacks. Hey, I know you guys are huge North Central Arkansas basketball fans. And I just wanted to thank you for streaming high school sports for all the local stations in North Central Arkansas. I know you've done over 250 basketball games in the past 3 years as volunteers. Incredible to volunteer all that time and energy and enthusiasm to help youth sports. You've helped parents, grandparents, and just in general, especially during these COVID restrictions. So, Dave and Joey, awesome work, man. Keep it up.
We just want to say thanks. Head coach Eric Musselman just sent us that shout out recently. We thought was pretty cool. Of course, the Razorbacks having a monster season so far. Got a big game against Oklahoma today. Should be a good early season matchups, getting the Hogs ready for the regular season. And I'll tell you what, we got a good matchup coming up here, starting shortly with Mountain View and Cotter right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So all those people tuning in, remember, guys, this is an interactive broadcast, so let us know if there's a team you're cheering for or a player you're cheering for. We'll give them a shout out here on the air. Also, reach down, hit that share button, maybe tag in a family member, or if there's someone, if they had to work or couldn't make it today, this is their chance to watch the game live right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So starting lineups coming shortly. And we'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, first game of the day here in this doubleheader Saturday here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We got a good one to start off the day. Cotter taking on the Yellow Jackets of Mountain View.
Once again, I want to thank everybody who has been down here for the opening day of this year's Billy Fly Classic. One game in the books, still have 5 to go. Our next will be the senior girls matchup. This will be between the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets and the Cotter Lady Warriors. It is time now to introduce our starting lineups. Starting things off on the visiting sideline, and we will start with number 33, Josie Story.
All right, starting lineup for Mountain View, number 33, Josie Story.
Number 13, Emery Johnson.
Number 13, Emery Johnson.
Number 4, Kennedy Holland.
Number 4, Kennedy Holland.
Number 24, Riley Shipman.
Number 24, Riley Shipman.
And number 15, Harley Avey.
And number 15, Harley Avery. That's a starting lineup for the Mountain View squad. And now the starting lineup here for the Cotter Warriors.
For the Cotter Lady Warriors, 00, Candace Lambert.
Double 0, Candace Lambert.
Number 2, Becca Benedict.
Number 2, Becca Benedict.
Number 4, Morgan Zick.
Number 4, Morgan Zick, coming off of a monstrous game last night.
Number 11, Tyler Coots.
And the homecoming queen from last night, number 11, Tyler Coots. Congratulations. And number 24, the senior Kate Cheek. Of course, they're coached by head coach Jared Wilhite. Again, thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. This is going to be a fun day of basketball here on the TLSN. The deal maker, Joey Shaw, couldn't make it today. He had a birthday to celebrate with his daughter. So I got Bo Wood giving us a help out here. You see Samantha Beck, shout out number 10, Lola Cone. Let's go, Lady Warriors. She had a couple big shots last night. Also, Carlos Sue Blanchard says, let's go, Laylee Baker and Ellie. Get that dub, ladies. So here we go. Cotter wins the tip. And we are off and running here at the Billy Ply tournament. Coots goes inside to Cheek. Cheek with the hook. Nice move. Cheek gets the bucket. And Cotter jumps on the scoreboard first, 2-0. They go inside. Nice spin move. Lefty shot by Johnson's no good. And Lambert's going to walk it down for the Lady Warriors. So Coots looking to go inside, ends up giving it to Benedict. Get it over to Zick. Zick goes inside to Coots. We're going to be off of Coots' fingertips, out of bounds. And possession going to go back to the Jackets. Cotter putting on a press. Lambert almost gets the steal. Three-point shot from the corner is no good. Benedict gets the rebound, loses the ball. And the Lady Yellow Jackets now setting up offense. They go inside. Holland kicks it outside. Three-point shot is short. Cheek gets the rebound. Because, of course, both of these teams playing last night, coming off of a lot of rest. Good defensive play there by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Lambert drives, kicks it over to Benedict. Back to Cheek. Good pass, almost stolen. And Lambert. Nice up and under by Coots. Draws the foul. And our first foul of the game. Looks like they're going to call that at number 24, Riley Shipman. That's her first. First foul on the team. Also, those people tuning in, let me know how the sound's working. Looks like Christine, you said I need to speak up a little bit, so we'll turn up my mic a little bit. It's early in the morning, Christine. I'm tired. Did 3 games last night, so... Free throw by Coots. First one is good. So, Christine, let me know if that sounds a little bit better there. So, Coots hits both of them. Cotter now up 4-0. Cheek gets the rebound. And now Lambert's going to walk it up. Benedict gets it in the corner to Lambert. Nice up and under by Zick, misses it. And Story comes away with it for the Jackets. Good play by Lambert. Nice ball movement by the Jackets. 3-point shot. Jackets have had some good looks early. Cheek tries a full court pass. That is stolen by Story. Stops at the free throw line. And it rattles around and goes down, and the Jackets are on the board. Right now 4-2, just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Zick from the corner, rattles around, doesn't go in. Coots shovels it to Lambert, who slices and gets the bucket. Nice play by Lambert. And Cotter now up 6-2. Shot partially blocked by Cheek, out of bounds, so possession will stay with the Jackets. As Story's going to inbound it. Nice play by Holland, throwing it off the back. Getting it, takes it in, and hits the bucket. Story with the bucket. Nice play. And going to pull it now to 6-4. They swing it inside. Cheek, she's got a little bit of space. The spin move. Nice play by Cheek. As Cotter getting Cheek a little more involved in the offense. Last night, it was a run and gun game tonight, though, or today playing against Mountain View. They're going to really rely heavily on Cheek. And she's hit a couple big baskets. Good block. 2 blocks by Cheek. And now Lambert going to walk it up as we go under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. We're pretty excited to be here at the Billy Ply tournament for our first year with coverage at this tournament. Hopefully the first of many. Cheek drives. Kicks it out to Zick. Zick for 3 again. Nice stroke by Zick. She had 3 threes last night. And she's continuing her hot shooting. And now extends it for Cotter. 11-4. Nice spin move. Shot was there. Good rebound and finish by Holland. Nice play by Holland. That pulls Mountain View back within 5 here in the fast-moving first quarter. Only 1 foul. Of course, immediately after this, we got Flippin and Yellville. As Zick, this speedster, takes it in, doesn't hit the shot. I want to give a shout out. Bo Wood helping me here on camera today since the Dealmaker couldn't make it. 3-point shot from outside by Shipman, and that pulls Mountain View back within 2. So we got a good one here, first quarter. Right now it's Cotter 11, Mountain View 9 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, we couldn't do this broadcast without some of our great sponsors, such as Allen's Grocery, the place to meet since 1954. Stop by Summit. I'll tell you, just seeing the names Allen's Grocery, I started thinking about ribeyes. They got some of the best meat in the area. Also, Shark Creek Graphics, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates, and more. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Our good friends at Shark Creek Graphics. Also, Black Sheep Smokehouse and Grill, famous for brisket in Yellville. I'll tell you what, this week I had the Black Sheep Burger. It was pretty epic. It's 1 pound of meat and bacon. It was pretty sweet. So stop by Black Sheep and see our good friends over there. Pass into Zick, kicks it out to Benedict. Benedict back to the lefty Zick, and Lambert going to set it back up as we go under a minute left here in the first quarter. Drive inside by Cheek as Cheek takes it in, draws the foul. Looks like they're going to call that a number 13, Johnson. So that's going to be Johnson's first personal. Second on the team as Cheek goes to the line. First free throw attempt. Rattles around, doesn't go in. Now Cheek with her second attempt. Also off the back of the rim. Loose ball on the floor. Coots battling for it. goes to the floor. Her and Avery both had a hand on it. Avery, it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Mountain View. And now Mountain View with a chance to tie or take the lead to finish out this first quarter. Three-point shot, it's up. Beautiful shot there by Shipman. And Mountain View getting on a little bit of run, now takes the lead 12-11. Go inside to Zick, over to Benedict. G goes to her left, throws it up, doesn't hit it. Zick couldn't make the save. Good defense there by Mountain View. Now Mountain View going to shoot it. 3 seconds to go. Going to try to get a three off from the top. Banks it in. Big time shot. So Story hits the three. And the Mountain View, the Yellow Jackets, go on a run, and at the end of one are up 15-11 right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, let's take a few more of our sponsors, such as Buffalo River Float Service, canoes, kayaks, shuttle services, tubes, and more. Check them out. Give them a call. Hey, it's going to be float season before you know it. Make sure you're getting out on the Buffalo River next year. Also, Diatley Dental. Great smiles start with Irvin and Christina Diatley on 7th Street in Mountain Home. And Letty's Fine Mexican Dining. Stop by and see Domi. Tell her the Twin Lakes Sports Network sent you. Award-winning dining at Letty's in Gassville. And Ozark Fireplace. Hey, guys, it's getting cold out. Make sure your chimney is ready for the fall in this cold weather. Give Jeremy Heinrichs a call, 430-5966. Check them out, www.ozarkfireplace.com. And Premier Auto Interiors. You want to make sure your car looks like the one on the right, not the one on the left. Give Phil Hudnall a call, 321-7445. Over 15 years experience, Premier Auto Interior. All those fans tuning in, let us know, hey, are you cheering for the Yellow Jackets or are you cheering for the Warriors? We'd love to see your comments. Your comments also let us know which team you're cheering for. As Massey is now checked into the game for the Lady Warriors. Nice pass into Cheek, hits the bucket. So the outside game of Mountain View against the inside game of Cotter here early. Of course, three-point shot at the buzzer. Nice play there by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Three-point shot again from outside, and Shipman hits another big three, and now Mountain View extends their lead to 5 here in the second quarter. It's tipped away still by Shipman. She slows it down as the Lady Yellow Jackets force a turnover. Another three-point shot from outside. That one's short. As Jones gets the rebound, and now Jones going to walk it up. And they're going to say that's off of Jones, out of bounds, so back to the Yellow Jackets. Of course, immediately after this, we have Harrison going to be taking on the hometown team, the Flippin' Lady Bobcats. In what should be a good matchup for our final game coverage of the day. Of course, they got games here all day. If you want to watch some good basketball, come on down to Flippin' Gymnasium. Some of the top teams in the area come into play. They go inside. Nice move by Holland. Hits the bucket. As Mountain View now extends their lead to 7. Of course, the girls play this week. Next week will be senior boys action on Friday and Saturday night. We'll be covering it right here in TLSN. Gets it inside to Massey. Massey with the spin move. Good play by Massey as she draws the foul. As foul's going to be on number 33, Story. That's her first. Third foul on the team. Right now, no fouls by the Lady Warriors as Massey hits the first free throw. Pulls it back to a 6-point game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound there by Holland. Holland gets the board. And now Story and Lambert going at it. Lambert gets the steal. And wisely pulls it back. Smart play there by Lambert. So a legal screen is the call against Cotter that gives it back to Mountain View. Now 20-14. Cheek gets the steal. And also gets the ball to her face, but she holds on to it. As goes out of bounds off of Cotter back to Mountain View. So slow start here in the second quarter. After a little bit of an offensive explosion by both teams to finish the first. Nice dish and beautiful touch there shown by Johnson. Hits the soft little baby jump shot. And now Cotter down 8. And good defensive play there by Shipman. Almost had a steal as Zick checks back in for Massey. Nice spin move by Cheek, unable to finish the shot. Johnson gets the board. Of course, the Lady Warriors last night playing against Decatur. Nice stop and pop from Story. And they say her foot was on the lines, or actually they say it is a 3. So now Mountain View, largest lead, up 11. Get it to Benedict. Benedict thought about it. Nice move by Zick. Gets it back to Cheek. Cheek spins. Tries to get it over to Coots. Coots' shot is no good. Loose ball. Cheek gets the rebound and will draw the foul. Good hustle play by Cheek. And now Cheek going to go to the line for 2 shots. Foul's going to be on number 4, Holland. That's going to be her first, 4th on the team. And 2 free throws coming here for Cheek. She hits the first one. Real quick, we had a question on here. Kayla Sue Blanchard, will we be covering all the games? Unfortunately, our last game, we're just doing a doubleheader today, so we're not going to be covering the Norfolk versus Bentonville West. I have a homecoming dance that I have to cook for some people, so I was unable to do any more games after this second one. We will be doing Flippin' Harrison. Unfortunately, I would love to cover that Bentonville West Norfolk. That's a real David and Goliath battle there, and love to see Norfolk pick up the victory. So Good luck, Norfolk, in the game. Unfortunately, not going to be covering it. Harrison and Flippin will end our coverage for today, doing a doubleheader. Goots loses the handle. Cheek gets it, goes down, and Cheek looks like she's fouled on the play. So foul's going to be on number 2, Sullivan. That's her first personal. Inside Coots tries to go up and under, misses the shot. And now Story going to bring it down for the Jackets, who have had a great second quarter here. Now extended their lead up 9. Holland over in the corner. Get it to Holland. Holland drives. Takes it in, gets good position over Cheek and hits the shot. Now Mountain View extends it up 11. 1:20 to go left here in the first half. So a lot of basketball left in this game. But the offense of Cotter need to get a couple buckets. They get it to Zick in the corner. Cheek unable to get the rebound. They get it to Sullivan. And Mountain View going to slow it down. Holland from the free throw line. Nice pass. Cheek gets the rebound. Shot by Fletcher. No good. But Cotter would love to get this back into single digits. As Zick drives in. And Zick is fouled. So fouls on number 24, Shipman. That's her second personal. And that's going to be the 6th on the team. Right now, 6 fouls on Mountain View, only 1 on Cotter. So pretty fast moving first half of action. Shot from Benedict's, no good. Good position from Massey. Nice play by Massey, hits the shot. Right now it's 27-18. As Holland kicks it to the corner as we go under 20 seconds. They get it back to Holland. Holland up and under. Nice left-handed move there by Holland. Using both hands, extends it back to an 11-point lead. Shot from outside is short. And at the half, it's going to be 29 for Mountain View, 18 for Cotter, right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to have about an 8-minute break here at halftime, and we'll be back shortly right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Hello, hello. All right, guys, we're getting ready to start the second half as Mountain View, with a big second quarter, has now extended their lead 29 to 18. I was noticing in the chat, okay, I was getting ready to answer that, but Kayla Sue Blanchard beat me to it. So about the Norfolk game, going to be at 4 p.m. Of course, immediately after this, it's Flippin and Harrison. That's going to be our final game of the day. Then we got Stratford, Missouri versus Harbor at 2:30. Bentonville West versus Norfolk. That's going to be a good one. You know, that Norfolk group, they're going to have this place packed later, cheering on the Norfolk squad. And then Bergman versus Lamar, a very good Bergman team at 5:30. So Mountain View will get the ball to start the second half of action. In first quarter, very close first quarter, but Mountain View started to get on a roll at the end of the first and carried it through the second quarter. as Cheek gets the rebound, backs it out, throws a cross-court pass stolen. They kick it out. Holland drives, dishes it to the outside. Three-point shot is off, and it's going to go off Mountain View to the Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors got a couple buckets early from Cheek, and then it's just been the three-point shots from outside really made the difference. Benedict for three.
3 points, Benedict.
And that's just what the Ladies Warriors needed right there. Now pull it back to an 8-point game. Trying to get a little momentum going on offense. From the free throw line. Shot's no good, loose ball. And is tracked down by number 15, Avey. Holland thought about it. Back to Avey. Avey drives. Little runner. No good. Lambert comes away with the board. Zick over to Cheek. Back to Benedict for three again. That one's long. Benedict didn't quite get herself set on that shot. Nice runner by Story. Banks it in, hits the shot. And back to a 10-point lead for Mountain View. Now 5:51 left here in the third quarter. Steal from Holland. Good job by Lambert getting back, but Holland misses a shot and jump ball. And possession's going to go to the Lady Warriors. As we got a timeout on the floor right now. 5:41 left here in the third. And it is Mountain View 31, Cotter 21 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, all these people tuning in online, we'd love to hear from you. Who you cheering for, Mountain View or Cotter? Just comment below in the comments. Also, reach down and hit that share button. Helps us get some more viewers. And then also, maybe there's a relative or family member. Tag them in the comments. But let's thank a few of our sponsors, such as Farm Bureau Insurance, Marion County Farm Bureau, Shane Stoltz, Home, Auto, Health, and Life, Marion County Farm Bureau. Also, Arvest Bank with 7 locations in North Central Arkansas, helping provide financial solutions for life since 1961, Arvest Bank. And Clay Maxey Chevrolet, go see Joey the Dealmaker Shaw. Say, Joey, make me a deal on a car today. Clay Maxey, they'll definitely, a lot of good deals right now with Clay Maxey Chevrolet. As back to action on the floor. 5:41 left here in the third. As Lady Jackets putting a lot of pressure on the Lady Warriors trying to get the ball up the court. And they force the turnover as Shipman steps in front of it. Gets it over to Story. Good ball movement by the Jackets. Turn around, jump shot. Good look there by Johnson. Shot is no good. The Lady Warriors just need to get something going on offense. They go to Benedict in the corner. Benedict's shot's long. Couple good looks for Benedict. Just has hit one of them. Nice pass ahead and the bucket for Avey. Now back to a 12-point lead for Mountain View. Of course, immediately after this, we have Flippin taking on Harrison. Should be a good matchup between the Lady Bobcats. Three-point shot from Stephen Curry range. Shot is short. And out of bounds by Shipman. 4:18 left here in the third. Lady Warriors down 12. Nice trap there by Mountain View as Coach Jared Wilhite has seen enough. He wants a timeout on the floor. So right now 4:09 left here in the third. It's Mountain View 33, Cotter 21, right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, thank a few more sponsors, such as Allen's Grocery, the place to meet since 1954. Great ribeye, great steak, everything's great at Allen's Grocery, the place to meet. Also, Shark Creek Graphics, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, license plates on Instagram and Facebook, 405-8922, Shark Creek Graphics. And Black Sheep Smokehouse and Grill, famous for brisket and more in Yellville. Check them out on Black Sheep Barbecue right here on Facebook. All right, guys, and here we go. 4:09 left here in the third. As Lady Warriors just offensively scored 10 points in the first couple minutes. Since then, it's been a struggle offensively, just the Mountain View team playing some fantastic defense. They go into Cheek, and nice spin move by Cheek, hits the shot, and pulls it back to a 10-point game. Little runner's no good. Cheek gets the rebound, and she's going to hand it off to Lambert, who's going to walk it up. Now Coots throws a missile through Cheek. Going to be jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Cotter. Ember lobs it into Cheek, double team. That leaves Coots wide open. Beautiful pass from Cheek over to Coots. And now Cotter pulls back within 8 as we are under 3 minutes left here in the third. Lob inside Holland. She's got good position. Good play there by Massey. And Cheek comes away with it. So now Cotter gets the ball down 8, 2:20 to go here in the third. They try to get it into Massey, loose ball. Lambert's on the floor. And foul's going to be on number 15, Avey. That's her first. First on the team. Only one foul by both teams here in the third quarter. They get it out to Benedict. Benedict inside to Cheek. Cheek, nice spin move, draws the foul. As the Lady Warriors doing a much better job here in the third quarter getting the ball inside to Cheek. And foul's going to be on number 13, Johnson. That's her second. Second on the team. Cheek going to the line to shoot 2. Of course, first of a doubleheader, we got Flippin and Harrison right after this. Should be a great matchup. Here, some fantastic games here today at the Billy Ply Tournament. I definitely encourage you to come out and watch. We got one more game that we're going to cover, but I'd come see these games in person. They're going to have a couple good games here. As Cheek hits both of them. So now Cotter, at one time down 15, has worked their way back to a 6-point game as we go down to 2 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the third. Pass inside to Massey. She hits the floor out of bounds, going to be off of Mountain View. Outside to Benedict again, another three. Benedict's had a couple good looks here in this third quarter. Just not going down as Lambert tries to get it inside to Cheek. Lambert inbounds it in. Now they go inside to Cheek. Triple team on Cheek. She spins in. Holland comes away with it. Story from downtown. Big shot by Story. As Cotter pulled back to 6, now back to a 9-point lead for Mountain View as we're down to almost the last minute. Zick has her pocket picked by Story. Story takes it down, shovels it off to Holland. Lady Jackets hold it up, set up offense. 3-point shot again from Story. Rebound by Cheek. As under a minute here in the third quarter, they get it off to Zick. She thought about taking it in, backs it back out. Foul's going to be on number 33. That's going to be on Story. That's her second. Third on the team here in the third quarter. Right now under 20 seconds. Down to 10 seconds. Nice spin move by Cheek. And she is fouled on the shot. So foul's going to be on Johnson. That's her third personal. And the first free throw is good. By Cheek, pulls it back to an 8-point game. Second free throw attempt is no good. Benville's got it, 6 seconds to go. Gonna try to get a shot off here. Holland's open, she shoots it and almost hits another buzzer beater for Mountain View. Shot doesn't go down, but right now we got a good one. Right now it's 36 for Mountain View, 28 for Cotter as we go into the fourth. We'll be right back in a minute here on TLSN. All right, guys, getting ready to start the fourth quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Reading a couple comments. Jacob Leonard, fortunately, we will not be streaming the Bentonville West and Norfolk game. I know that's going to be a great matchup. Unfortunately, I have a personal commitment that I'm not able to be here to stream. We're going to do the Harrison flipping game. That's going to be our last game we'll be covering today. We will have 5 more games that we're going to be doing next Thursday and Friday. Or I'm sorry, next Friday and Saturday. But unfortunately, that should be a good one. Definitely come and check that one out here in person if you can make it. 3-point shot from outside is no good. Coots gets the board. As I think I mentioned earlier, David versus Goliath. I'd love to see Norfolk get that victory. As Zick drives in, the lefty takes it in. Nice move by Zick. Coming off of a huge game last night. Hits a very timely bucket for the Lady Warriors. But then Story answers right back. Every time the Lady Warriors get within a few, Story hits another bucket and pulls it back to an 8-point lead. 3-point shot from Benedict. Again, shot. Good look there, just shot didn't fall. The speedster Zick tried to get it back, couldn't make it, but Cotter gets the turnover with the over and back. So with 6:49 to go, down 8. Still plenty of time left in this game in this fourth quarter. And now Benedict. Nice spin move by Massey. Throws it up. Shot somehow goes down. Massey hits the floor hard, but makes the play. And now again, Cotter back within 6. Now 6:21 to go. Cotter needing a defensive stop here. And they get it. Massey gets the steal. And now Lambert's going to walk it up with 6:11 to go. They lob inside to Cheek. Holland makes a good play. Good defensive play by Holland. Now 6:03 left here in the fourth quarter. And now Lambert inbound to Zick for 3. They're going to get an over the back on Cheek. Cotter's got plenty of good looks here in the fourth from 3-point land, just unable to hit the shot. And that's going to be Cheek's first personal. As we go under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Story from downtown. As Cheek pulls down the rebound, gets it. Two teams battling over it. And now Benedict's going to walk it up with 5:30 to go. Cheek takes it under between 2 defenders, not able to hit the shot. Now Story with the spin move, the jump shot, and it goes in. So now back to an 8-point lead for Mountain View. .459 left here in the fourth quarter. It's clutch time for Cotter, down 8. And a double dribble on Lambert gives it back to the Lady Yellow Jackets. Cotter has gotten it down to 5, but unable to get any closer. Of course, the Lady Warriors coming in right now, 8-3 on the year, 3-0 in conference. This is a non-conference game. 3-point shot from outside. It's off. Zick Skies gets the rebound. So the Lady Warriors get the stop they're needing now, needing to get some points. Tries to get to Benedict. It's stolen. Story takes it in with the left hand. Pretty move by Story. And now extends back to a 10-point lead for Mountain View. That give and go to Cheek. Cheek with the nice little left-handed shot and pulls Cotter back within 8. But right now, 3:56 to go here in the fourth. It's Mountain View 42, Cotter 34 right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, timeout on the floor. Let's thank our sponsors such as Ashley Haven State Farm, locations in Mountain View and Flippin. www.ashleywhavens.com. Also, Taylor's Freeze King in Gassville. Great place to go for all your food needs in Gassville. They got the Warrior Burger. They got the Bobcat Burger. They got the Panther Burger. Stop by and see Taylor's Freeze King. Also, Vance Vision Clinic and White River Optical Shop. Dr. Dustin Vance, Doctor of Optometry. Complete Eye Care, 435-3333 in Gassville. Also, Cotter Rock Cottage, Joey Shaw, VRBO, 955-491-955-491. Cotter Rock Cottage. And Laugh and Learn Academy owners Eric and Toby Norberg. You need a place, a daycare place for your child? Check out Laugh and Learn Academy. Right now they're offering a 50% discount if for all new registrations if you let them know you heard about them on TLSN. Also, Arena Sports Grill. Great place to watch sports and great place to eat food. So why not do both in the same place at Arena Sports Grill? And back to action on the floor. Under 4 minutes, 8-point game. Mountain View got up as much as 15 at one point. Cotter has clawed back, got within 5 here in the fourth. Go underneath to Holland. Cheek comes away with the rebound. Strong rebound by Cheek. Now here come the Lady Warriors. As Zick lost the handle on, looks like she was trying to shuffle it over to Cheek. They go inside. Shot not there. Mountain View kicks it back out. Story with the little runner. Beautiful move. Story's hit some big shots and now extends it back again to a 10-point lead as we go under 3 minutes. They go inside to Cheek. Cheek tries to get the shot off. They say it's off of Cheek, so Mountain View with a good defense as we go under 3 minutes left here in the fourth. Go inside to Holland. Holland kicks it back out to Story. Story. Good look from Story. Story's just had a huge game. That shot unable to go. So Cotter gets a stop now. 2 minutes. Needing to go on a spurt here to try to get back into the game. Benedict over to Cheek. Cheek takes it in. Shot is short. Holland gets the rebound. Now Mountain View looks like they're going to be content to take their time, up 10. Zick almost got the steal. Story with the step back. No good. Lambert gets the rebound. So Cotter with 1:30 to go. They go to Coots for 3 from outside and hits the shot. So now Coots, that pulls them back within 7 with 1:20 to go. Story with the fadeaway. Nice play by Story over the outstretched arm of Cheek. Pulls it back now to a 9-point game. So under a minute, Benedict tries to get to Cheek. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball, so it's going to be possession's going to go to Mountain View. So, of course, those people tuning in, we will actually be ending this stream, and we'll start a new one for Flippin and Harrison, which is going to be immediately after this game. Our final game that we'll be covering today here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So timeout for Mountain View. First timeout for them, 52.3 seconds away from getting the victory. We want to thank Sims Family Auctions, specializing in all types of auctions. Check them out on Facebook at Sims Family Auctions. Also, Bobby Sue's Restaurant, award-winning breakfast in Mountain Home with Bobby Sue's Restaurant. And Marion County Farm Bureau, Carla Lee Shipman. Call her today, 449-4081. Get a quote on your insurance from Marion County Farm Bureau. Don't overpay for insurance in 2022. So Mountain View putting on a press. Jones is now checked into the game. They get it ahead to Story. Story loses the handle. But right now down 9. They're going to need to hit a couple threes. Benedict checking back in. Which Benedict's had a few good looks here in the fourth quarter, just unable to hit the shot. Mountain View still putting on a press, up 9. They get it ahead to Coots. Coots lobs it to Cheek. But point for Cotter now, pulls it back to a 7-point game. Cotter putting the press on. As Avey beats the press, and now Holland. They're going to foul her, but right now Cotter only 1 foul. They got a lot of fouls to give here. So fouls on Lambert, that's her first, only second on the team. As Rogers and Jones now checking in. So right now Mountain View 25 seconds away from taking the victory. It was a good one. Lob it into Story. Story still attacking, hits the shot. They're not worried about running clock, still continuing to run their offense. As Zick gets it ahead to Coots. Coots misses the shot, misses another one. Zick gets the board. Tries to pull it back out, but right now with 5 seconds to go, Mountain View is going to get the victory as they get the steal. They're going to run the clock out. So Mountain View takes the victory, 48-39 of Cotter, right here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So we're going to step away for just a few minutes. We'll be ending this stream shortly as well and start it up with the Flippin' Harrison game right here on the TLSN.